This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Gets made on the out route. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
That completion makes it second and medium. Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun, handoff inside. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Inside give now from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tackle, but first down.
Oh, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Looking to throw now on first down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. This time a completion. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Wants to throw it. And they've got him on the blitz.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Ending off on the draw play. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Volunteers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the sophomore a little bit too much air under that throw. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big game.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Catch made over the middle. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Carney. They pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25. The pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. And through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give you...
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
They'll give it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's past the marker and still going. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Pass complete on a crossing route. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Off the play fake on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. A completion makes it second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. The balls will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielded near the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Short throw complete to the tight end. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry up. Hands it off on the counter. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. You set it down to the offense. First and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And the Trojans lining up here on first and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a...
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. A short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket. They got him for a sack. The clock is still running. Not going to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's not going to get... They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there. His line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Spinning out of the tackle.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Offense tops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting it.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The Volunteers will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's an outbound. The catch made. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. 1st down here for this offense. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And there's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Play action here on 1st down. The tight end has got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Through. Legs still churning, won't go down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The ball's with 1st and 10 here. Quick throw, the catch is made. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. A shotgun run call. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 49.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
A short completion with the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Okay, it's third down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. It's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
You try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. It's 3rd down for the offense.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Makes the grab. It's Carney. He's swarmed by the defense. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry out. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Goes out to stiff arm. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And the Trojans' offense is on the move now. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab. Can you get there? Bring it down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun handoff here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And the Trojans line up with a 1st and goal. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Ball handed off. Gets the first and still running. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the Vols looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The Volunteers are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Going Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Close to the tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Grinding away on the ground. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
This is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
And they convert here on 4th down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. 0 running room, stop right at the line of scrimmage. The Trojans will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. A short connection to the tight end here. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're in pretty good position. It's a 2-possession game. Can they now put this game on ice? Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, USC. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.